Sanford AirMed is an air ambulance service that treats thousands of patients every year.
The medical helicopter transport features a team of full-time pilots, though they recently lost about a decade's worth of experience.
In tonight's Eye on KELOLAND, Travis Fossing highlights the life-saving career of Carrie Berg and tells us how this veteran of the sky plans to spend retirement.
It's late June, and pilot Carrie Berg's days with Sanford AirMed are dwindling after decades on the job.
I came and was part of the original team of pilots and nurses and medics that started the program back in 1986.
Berg is hanging up his helmet after 40 years at Sanford, and even more aboard an aircraft, as he also flew in the service.
It was either going to be flying jets or helicopters, and the way that it worked out for me, I was the Army and helicopters.
He then made the move to the private sector.
After I got out of the service, flew out in the mountains doing some exploration, long line work. It was pretty exciting, but in those days in the oil business, companies came and went.
Family eventually brought Berg to Sioux Falls, but the thrill of flying kept him in the pilot seat.
And you're using every limb, your feet, your arms, to control the helicopter, and helicopters are pretty dynamic. So there's a lot going on, and there's constant corrections that you're making. So it's pretty exciting. And flying in general is exciting.
In this line of work, nearly every flight is meant to save a life, meaning Berg has enough stories to last a lifetime.
Spencer tornadoes, the United Flight 232 crash in Sioux City, I was on those flights. And every single flight that we go on, you're working with someone that is having the worst day of their life.
It's not for the faint of heart, but Berg says his colleagues make it worth it.
Probably the most rewarding part is just the people you work with. It seems like the people that are doing this, the nurses, the medics, the respiratory therapists, the other pilots, the mechanics, all are into it and very involved, and it's almost calling. I don't know if I'd go quite that far, but it's the relationships that you have with the people.
We spend a lot of time in small groups together, out on our own.
Greg Vandenberg has been working alongside Berg for 16 years. He calls the team a small family, and Berg a source of knowledge.
Really helped people understand how the aircraft works, made them a lot more comfortable. So just being very open and helping people to understand his role in our mission.
And while the job isn't always easy, Berg has always been there to lead the way.
Very stressful, but people work really hard to understand the job and be good at it, so every mission can go smoothly. I think just the dedication that Carrie has, and along with everybody on our team, is just kind of always in the background for people when they look at what we actually do.
Now it's time to pass the baton.
Carrie has always known that he's got to make sure that other people understand what he does and how it gets done, and so I think it'll be a really smooth transition, but it will be definitely different.
Once Berg has touched down for the final time, he doesn't plan to give up flying.
My son and I have a small airplane, so I'll be able to keep flying, golfing, doing a little bit of traveling with my wife. We've got 2 dogs, and so we'll be doing some traveling. I still have my motorcycle, so I'll be doing some motorcycle trips.
Making memories on the ground instead of high in the sky. With Eye on KELOLAND, I'm Travis Fossing.
Berg officially retired on June 30th. He's done with flight shifts, but will stay on part-time for the next few months to help Sanford get a new helicopter up and running.